Hello everyone, welcome back to another weekly grocery haul where we are trying to keep our weekly budget at $100 for a family of 4. Today we're going to be showing you my haul, and similar like last week, we'll show you some of the meals that we ended up making. Hi everyone, my name is Jackie. Welcome back to the channel. I thought it'd be fun for the month of February because we are trying to keep our budget lower than we normally do, that I would go ahead and share with you what we ended up getting and some of the meals we ended up having. So real quick, we'll look at my receipt. I shop at my local Walmart. I live in El Mirage, Arizona. We spent $134.76 at the grocery store at Walmart. And we have a few different categories. So what I do is I will mark on the side of the receipt if something was not a food item. So we have Ricky's, we have giving, and we have personal care items. Our giving was $13. This was basically for Valentine's Day. And then we had personal care, which was $11. And then Ricky's NOS is $11, and that just comes out of his weekly budget. So for the week, our food was $99.76. And actually, I just realized I did not count the tortoise food separate this time. We only bought one package of our spring mix. We bought 2 packages last week. We still have one left, so we only bought one. So that was basically $3. So instead of $99, it was more like $96. So if you want to be picky about it, even better. Now I do want you guys to keep in mind that we still have a little bit of food on hand. So as I go through the shopping list, or as I go through the haul and what meals we're making, I'll let you know what items we have on hand that we'll be incorporating with that. In addition, my daughters do have free breakfast and free lunch at their school until like June. However, we still got a few basic breakfast and lunch things on hand for the weekend, or if they need something extra. I mentioned last week that my daughters have some Kid Chef Junior cookbooks, and they've been picking, anywhere around 5 recipes out of here every week. 2 of the recipes that they picked last week we did not end up making. So one of them we obviously still have the ingredients for, so we are going to try to make it this week. Some of the other recipes we actually had stuff on hand, so we're not going to see anything new necessarily in this particular haul. This haul we have a lot of some of our go-to meals. Last week we had some things that we don't normally buy or we don't normally make, like lasagna and things like that. So this week we do have a little more of realistic of what I make on a regular basis. So I'm going to go through everything real quick, and then I will show you kind of what's going together for different meals. So I'm going to start with the meats, kind of like last time. Now we did get a few more of processed type meats that we did not get last time. So we did end up getting just some regular basic hot dogs. We got this smoked sausage. And then we got a pound of ground beef. We get the cheapest one. It's like the 73% lean, 27% fat. And this is like just shy of $4, I think, for the pound. This time, this is actually something that I haven't gotten before, and I wanted to go and try it. These are Italian pork meatballs, because we're going to do like a spaghetti and meatball type thing. So this was, I think, around $4 as well. And then we got the chicken. So the chicken is a little bit more than last time because it's a little bit bigger of a case. So when I buy these packs of chicken, it's basically $1.99 per pound. I always look for the cheapest one that's available. Last week I think it was like I had like 3.88 pounds, and it was like $7 and some change. This one today was the cheapest I could find, was the $8.64. So we do have a little over 4 pounds of chicken this time around. All right, so we still have our drumsticks, our chicken drumsticks left from last week, and we still have our pork chops left from last week. So if you think about it, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 pounds of meat again for this week. Now we're gonna go ahead and go in over to kind of like the breakfast type items. So this week we did need to restock on my girls' cereal. So we always have 2 cereals on hand, and we wait till they're both completely gone, and then we get more, and this will last my daughters over a month. So we just got kind of like the generic brand of Fruit Loops and Frosted Flakes. So these are the 30 4-ounce bags. Then we needed some more milk. My daughters used to drink a ton of milk. Now they only use milk if they're having their cereal. Every once in a while I'll have a glass of milk if I'm doing like something sweet. So we just got the half a gallon of milk. We did get my daughter some more Greek yogurt. This time we did not get the waffle cones that they usually put it in, but they will cut up some fruit. So we have strawberries or apples they can cut up to put in with the Greek yogurt, or they can just snack on these after school. And then we did get bacon this time. We did not get eggs. We still have like 15 eggs on hand, so I want to use all those up, and then next week I'm going to purchase the pack of 60 eggs because I prefer to buy those instead. Another loaf of bread. They didn't have the wheat that we usually get, so I just got the honey wheat. We got their Nutella again, but this time I found that they had a Walmart brand, so this was quite a bit cheaper. It was only $2.08 per thing versus like 3 something. So I did get 2, and hopefully my daughters can restrain themselves, but they'll finish one of these in the week. Last week we did make a brownie with the second one, and it came out so good. I'm hoping one is for stockpile and then one is for this week, so we'll see. I did get some more sandwich cheese. We only had 2 slices left. I do prefer the Kraft over the Walmart brand. That's probably the only thing I am picky about as far as a name brand thing, and that's just because if you try to use a Walmart brand cheese and you do it on a grilled cheese sandwich or like an egg sandwich, and it just melts weird. It's weird and grainy compared to these ones, so that's that. And then I just got 2 more things of ham. So these, one packet makes, 2 sandwiches for basically for my daughter, so that's enough for like 4 sandwiches right there. And we do have the cheese obviously for we're going to be doing hamburgers, so I'll talk about dinners here in a minute. I got another thing of baby carrots. I got another thing of vegetables, and I did get this also as meat, but this is more for after school snacks. The girls still have frozen French fries, so we just put these boneless wings with no sauce and the French fries in the air fryer. We have Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce, so the girls this is their version because we're trying not to eat out this week. This is what they get for basically instead of getting Burger King, we'll make this up in the air fryer with some French fries, and then they'll be satisfied a little bit that way. Some other side things I got some more sour cream. This is just a small one. I got dill pickles. I got 2 cans of the tomatoes with chilies. I'm only going to use 1 can this week, so I'll have 1 as kind of like a backup. I did get the Red Hot Wing buffalo sauce, so I might do some shredded chicken with the buffalo sauce, and then we'll do it as a lettuce wrap. We still have a bunch of the fast food ranch dressing, so we'll use that. We ran out of ketchup, so we just needed some more ketchup. And then I did get some more spaghetti sauce. And then the snack stuff we got this time, we got the same cheese and beef sticks for Ricky to take to work. He usually takes a hard-boiled egg, an apple, and this, and then his protein powder to work. And then if there's any leftovers from dinner, he'll take those. And then the girls do their string cheese. I got Ricky pork, basically pork rinds, pork skins, and I got the girls crackers. We still have like cheese spread, so we're going to use that on the crackers. They still have some peanuts and pretzels from last week, so they have some snacks there. And then because it is my daughter's birthday, I went ahead and got a chocolate cake with chocolate frosting because that's her favorite, and some cookies and cream ice cream. So this is going to be basically for her at-home birthday. I thought I would also share with you what are we drinking, because you might notice in my haul there wasn't any beverages. So the first thing is we mostly drink water. We have, these are 5-gallon jugs. We have a water cooler where you can have hot and cold water. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 of these, which is basically almost a month's supply of drinking water for my family. So this is primarily what I drink and what my girls drink. Also with the water jugs, Ricky waits until we have like 3 or 4 of these that are empty, and then he'll go fill them up. So he just went the other day and filled up 4 of these, and I believe it was like $5. So if you want to add that on to our grocery budget for the week, then basically we spent, was that 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101 again. So that seems to be a pattern for us, is about $101. I have a mini one, which holds 8 glasses of water, and I fill this up every single morning. And this is what I sip on all day long. My daughters both have water bottles that they take to school, so they fill those before they go to school. They fill them again when they get home. Now, if we want something that's a little more flavorful, I like the herbal teas, so I just buy a few boxes of these at a time, so I have plenty of tea to last me probably more than 1 month. But I have a sample one. These are all of your more calming, or if you're not feeling so great, teas. And then these are all of your fruit teas. Right, so I have all kinds of teas. I will drink these ones, the more sleepy time teas. I'll drink these hot with some honey in there, and then the fruit ones, sometimes I'll do those up, put some sugar in there, and then put them over ice, so it's a little more like a tea. But these are both herbal teas, so there's no caffeine in these teas. Ricky has some caffeinated teas, and these are more like black teas. Both of these are black teas. So he has a toasted coconut, almond bark, and then a salted caramel. And then my daughters have some of these Crush drink packets. So we buy a few of these when we go camping, because we buy individual water bottles when we camp. So these are always good for camping, and then when we have leftovers from camping, we bring them into the house. So every once in a while the girls will mix this into a glass of water instead of just their water jug. But believe it or not, my older daughter prefers just drinking water. When we go to a restaurant, that's when they'll order maybe a soda or a juice, or my oldest daughter really likes milkshakes. And then I usually get an iced tea if we go to a restaurant, and if we go to fast food, that's usually when I'll get a soda. I also have some Herbalife things left from last year that I haven't finished yet. One is just another concentrated tea. This happens to be a raspberry flavor, and I put some of this mandarin aloe in there. And then I have a peach mango. This is a protein mix. It's actually 15 grams of protein. So those are kind of some other things that I drink that I currently have on hand. We do have obviously our milk. I only drink milk if I'm eating like cake or something like that. But sometimes my daughters will drink the milk with one of these instant breakfast type things. And this is just the chocolate flavor. This is a high protein, so a little bit of a shake for them. We have a few left of those. So that's pretty much what my daughters and I drink. Let's take a look at what Ricky drinks. You saw his tea. He also drinks his water as well. He has his NOS energy drinks. He has his protein powder. He uses coconut milk for his protein powder, and then when he's not drinking his NOS, he still has the hazelnut coffee. He still has a little bit of coffee left over with some of the creamer. So that's pretty much what Ricky drinks. So yeah, I thought I would share that with you guys, because if you notice, I haven't bought any type of drinks other than Ricky's NOS and the milk products. But the girls and I are good. We primarily drink water, and then we'll flavor it up a little bit with tea. And that's about it. This is the recipe that the girls picked out for last week that we didn't end up making. So pretty much everything you see here was already on hand, with the exception of the sour cream. So we have ground beef and taco seasoning. We have pinto beans, corn. We have a few street taco, the flour tortillas. We have a few of those left for the girls, and then we have the corn. We had salsa left over, and then we have 2 different kinds of cheeses that we can use, and then the sour cream. So kind of like a taquito taco night. We're going to do hamburgers and hot dogs for one of the meals. So from this particular week, we have the hot dogs, the ground beef, lettuce, cheese, ketchup, and pickles. And then what we already had on hand is mustard, mayo, we have frozen french fries, and then we still have 2 hamburger buns left from last week. I do not use buns on my hamburgers. I wrap it in lettuce, and my daughters do not use buns with their hot dogs. So Ricky will have 2 hamburger buns, and the rest of us will be eating it by itself or with some lettuce. So that's one of the meals there. One of the other meals we're going to do is a chicken and sausage in the crock pot. So I usually use a Cajun style sausage, but they didn't have any. So this sausage and pretty much everything here except for the seasoning was purchased on this particular trip. So we have 2 of the chicken breast, the sausage, some sour cream, the diced tomatoes and chilies, taco seasoning, and vegetable broth, and we're just put that all in the crock pot, and then we usually eat that over rice. This is our little rice container. We usually buy 20-25 pound bags of jasmine rice at our local Asian market. So this is enough rice. This will last us easily the rest of the month, and then we'll have to restock on, we usually get 2 bags at a time, so we'll have to stock up probably in March. One of the other meals we're gonna do is spaghetti and meatballs. So from this haul, you saw that I got the Italian meatballs and the sauce. We still had angel hair pasta on hand, frozen broccoli, and some of our 6 cheese. This is going to be a dinner. Everything is coming from the pantry. So these are the pork chops we bought last week. We had this honey mustard on hand. We still had these medley vegetables on hand, and then we have jasmine rice. So we're just going to do pork chops with rice and veggies. So this one's going to be basically everything we had on hand except for the carrots. So we had Ricky's chicken thighs, we have the girls' drumsticks, we have some potatoes, carrots, and still need, I think, 1 sweet potato. But it's one of the meals off the cookbooks, and I believe it's seasoned with honey. So this is going to be the buffalo chicken wraps. We have carrots on the side. So we bought the carrots this time, chicken, and the sauce and the lettuce. We had leftover dip from last week, and we also have the ranch packets left over as well. So I hope this helps you in some way. I hope you're managing to stay within your grocery budget, whatever it might be. I also hope that you can find little ways to maybe reduce your budget if you're trying to reach other goals. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.